Hello my darlings and darklings, welcome back to the Simply Witchery YouTube channel. My name is Lethe, they, them, and today I am bringing the water signs, their divine alignment for the month of August. So let's get into the disclaimer so we can get into the readings and I can turn my air conditioner back on. But anyway, first of all, this is a collective reading, so not everything will resonate with everyone. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Second of all, make sure you check in with your sun, moon, and rising sign because you are not just your sun sign, and you'll get a more complete picture if you check in with all three. As usual, I have an oracle card for all of the signs, and then I have individual tarot readings for each sign. There will be timestamps down below. This month I am using the Angelarium Oracle of Emanations for our oracle deck and the Light Seers Tarot for our tarot. So let's just get into it. I pulled, oh, I'm going to say this wrong, Sha'akuel? The Angel of the Sky, right? Yeah, Angel of Sky. And so for me, this is about air energy for you. This is about getting a high view of your world, of your life, of yourself, and cutting through the bullshit to get clarity and knowledge and awareness as you move through this month. So that's a pretty simple, well, simple for me to say anyway, call from the oracle. So let's get into them. Cancer, for you, I pulled the Nine of Swords, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Ace of Swords. So, Cancer, you've lost something recently. There is a loss that happened in your life and you are despairing. And your heart is feeling broken and abused and used right now. And this despair is, if you can see this, you see how all these blackbirds are keeping this white bird from getting to the person kneeling here. And that's kind of what's happening to you right now. Your despair is blocking spirit, divinity, whatever it is, the higher power that you believe in. It's blocking that energy from drawing alongside you and helping you move on and move forward. Because you can move forward, you can heal, you can grow, and you can move on. Grieving is important, but it's also important to not get stuck in the grieving. And it's interesting to me that you have two aces for your other two cards, the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles. Because if you can move through your despair instead of sitting in it, you will gain, I call the aces the seeds of life. So when you have a seed, you have a new beginning, right? You plant it and you wait for something new and spectacular to grow from it. And so you're in a unique position right now, Cancer, to plant something new and to gain clarity and insight and truth and knowledge from the universe because of the seed you plant. And then you can also gain a massive amount of joy and happiness and abundance in the physical world, in the spiritual world. There is just a lot of amazing things on the horizon for you if you can move through your grief instead of sitting in it. And I think that's just what this reading comes down to for you. Move through it instead of sitting in it. Honor it, because you have every right to grieve. You have every right to feel your feelings. They're valid, they're reasonable, they're understandable. And you have every reason to feel it, but you need to feel through it and not get stuck in it, which I know can be easier said than done, but you can do it. You got the power. So that's my Cancer reading. Scorpio, for you, I pulled the Six of Cups, the Six of Wands, and the Four of Pentacles. So what I'm really getting for you right now, Scorpio, with this Four of Pentacles and, the Four of Pentacles and the Six of Cups, is that it's time to store up resources, get prepared for a long journey, be it an actual journey or Sorry, something just fell off my bookshelf. Anyway, be it an actual journey or a spiritual one, you need to have the tools and the resources to be able to complete the journey. So right now it's time to ask what you really need to accomplish the thing you're working towards right now, and gather the supplies and the resources to you and into you to accomplish it. And the Six of Wands for me, and this particular one, is about being seen and being celebrated and being in the spotlight. And that can be an incredibly draining place to be. And so you're being called to the spotlight. Here it is. You're being called to the spotlight. The Six of Wands is calling you to come to the front of something, to speak, to be heard, and to be the center of something. And Spirit wants you to have the resources so that you can be successful in that spotlight and in that place of leadership. So get yourself in order, get what you need, and then, enjoy the spotlight. You deserve it, baby. You deserve it. So, last but not least, Pisces, for you, I pulled the Two of Cups, the Hanged Man, and the King of Pentacles. So right off the bat, Spirit is telling me that for a lot of you, this is a relationship problem. The Two of Cups for me is about balanced, abundant, true relationship with another soul. And you're experiencing some rough roads, some choppy waters in this relationship, and you have no idea what to do about it. But it's not a relationship you want to walk away from. Because I think a lot of the time, especially in this day and age, when you find something difficult to overcome in a relationship, a lot of people are just like, walk away, cut it out. But that's not what you want. And it's not what you should do in this situation, because this is a Two of Cups relationship. It can be beautiful. It can be balanced. It can be a wonderful source of love and support for you. You're just hitting a rough patch like you do in any relationship. And so here's the advice. This is what Spirit wants you to do. Because remember, we have the angel of the sky, the air energy, the clarity. Cut through the bullshit and get to the truth and understand why things are difficult. Because I feel like you're getting so much information and you're hitting a wall in conflict and you can't get past it because of something. Because your feelings are getting in the way, is what I'm hearing. So put your feelings aside, which can be incredibly difficult for anyone, much less a water sign like you, Pisces. So put those feelings to the side for a second and gain some clarity with the Hanged Man, get some new perspective, cultivate an understanding of this other person, see things from their view instead of your own, ask them to explain why they're feeling the way they're feeling, because that will help you understand them better and be able to, and then together you'll be able to get through that wall. You'll be able to properly communicate in this Two of Cups energy once you understand their perspective and why they feel the way they feel. And then the King of Pentacles is going to come after you get that new perspective to help you support each other as you support yourself. So I'm feeling like there's a lot of like inner child trauma for both of you, and you're both hitting this wall because your inner child's being triggered into a fear state, and you don't know how to not get triggered when you deal with this issue. So it's really important that, like, because with kids, if you can help a child understand something, they're just like, oh, okay, it's not scary. Like, it's like if a child feels like there's a monster under their bed and they're terrified of that monster, if you can convince them that even if there is something under that bed, it's not going to hurt them, they'll be okay. So speak directly to your inner child and say, this person is not trying to hurt you. They're not trying to hurt me. We're just having conflict. And it doesn't mean that we're in danger of anything. It just means that we're human and we need to communicate effectively And in order to do that, your inner child needs to feel safe and needs to feel like it's being heard. And that's true for the other side as well, for your partner in this relationship. And it's not necessarily a romantic one, but it's true for both of your inner children. They're both feeling scared and threatened. And so that's what's causing this great conflict between you. And if you can both soothe your inner child enough to properly communicate, the problem will be solved. You will solve the problem together. Maybe not, it'll be a process, but it won't be impossible or difficult, and there's no need to cut this person out of your life. So that's my reading for you, Pisces, and all of my readings for the water signs for this month. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Comment down below and let me know what resonated with you, and I will see you next time. Oh, and also, if you'd like to see more from me, you can subscribe. I think I'm moving to a bi-weekly schedule, but I always post on Mondays, so you can check back on Mondays or subscribe, and I will see you next time for another video.